The top is about to blow. Things are getting wild in the crypto market right now, and we are, I think, closer to alt season than what people realize. This is not time to mess around. It's time to make sure your positions are set, because I want to show you exactly what is taking place right now. I'm Luckside. Welcome to the channel. If you guys are new or haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Hit that bell again. It's free to do. It'll keep you updated anytime there's new content live here on the channel. So I talked about yesterday about this pressure building, this excitement building, and specifically when it comes to ADA, we're doing some very incredible things right now. In fact, last night we had another push to try to break out of this big bull pennant that we've been playing into. In fact, ADA ran all the way to the mid 76 cent range yesterday or overnight. So we're looking really good right now. There is a lot of pressure on the upside of this trend. And right now it's showing that if this continues to play out, if we continue to follow this trend by Thursday, we may in fact have our breakout of here. You guys got to remember, we're kind of sandwiched in between these two zones here, basically 68 to 70 cents, and then between 78 to 82 cents. All right. So our next move out of here may in fact be violent, but this isn't even the breakout that I'm talking about. This isn't even the top being about to blow like I'm talking about. I'm actually talking about Bitcoin. And you guys can see Bitcoin right now is playing very much into this ascending triangle. Right now it's banging its head on the ceiling, and there's a lot of momentum building here. You guys can see the downside pressure is really quite minimal, because people are playing a little bit less with leverage. You're seeing people start to realize that we're on the door of alt season. And really what is helping contribute to this in a big way, guys, is that institutional money is back on the buy. After a couple days of unloading last week, they have started reaccumulating again. BlackRock is back on the buy again. And it would not surprise me if this is a trend that continues through the week, right? As long as we don't get any surprises. Now, what I will say is we did actually set a new all-time high in terms of the total market cap of crypto. Okay, we cracked $3 trillion. And if you guys remember, this is about the point where alt season begins. When we look back at the last market cycle, you guys can see that really us breaking the prior all-time high in terms of the global market cap of crypto happened right at January. That was right at the beginning of alt season. That was right at the alt season trigger. Does this mean that alt season is in fact about to take off? Well, I want to show you guys a couple other things here as well. So we have talked about the total three lately. This is all alts outside of Ethereum. So it does not include BTC, does not include Ethereum. And we do actually have a breakout extension here. We're up about 5% from this cycle high. We're actually testing what was our April bounce back in 2022. And you're probably wondering when we are going to take a stab at this all-time high. Okay. Now, what we need to know here is that this all-time high breakout usually happens about a month or two into alt season. All right. So we are very quickly approaching that time where we may in fact have this extension towards $1 trillion in terms of the rest of crypto outside of BTC and Ethereum. But somebody else asked me this question as well. You know, when is the alt season trigger? When do I expect this to happen? Well, we've been on a very consistent trend in terms of BTC dominance. This is our trend here. And you guys can see there's only been a couple times we've breached down below it, but for the most part, we have stayed above this. And once BTC dominance does fall kind of below this 59% range, I'm feeling pretty good. But really our bull market support for BTC dominance is this 200-day moving average. All right. You guys can see we had a couple moments, December of 2023, January of 2024, that we broke below, but we continued on this trend. We continued moving up into the right in terms of BTC dominance. When we do get this drop off, when we do break this 57% dominance, which is right about where that 200-day moving average will be or move actually even a little bit above, that's about the point where I think we can call alt season. Okay. Now, this isn't a guarantee. This isn't financial advice or anything like that. And what you need to know is that this movement can happen very, very quickly. All right. You guys take a look back here again, December of 2023, we saw that significant dominance drop off in terms of BTC. The only real wild card here is institutional money. Institutional money is kind of holding up Bitcoin right now because they are buying so heavily. But again, the same thing on the converse side. On the opposite side, what that does is it instills confidence in the market. So you start to see retail moving a little more freely. They start to accumulate more often, right? And that's where you start to see some of these green trends become more and more consistent. What I will say is in terms of ADA, guys, we're still floating around $1.5 billion in terms of daily volume. Again, that's 10 times higher than what it was just like a month ago. So we're in really good shape. And frankly, this is kind of This is kind of the warning time. All right. I've said many times, again, time is running out, but everything's coming together just perfectly. All right. The time frame where alt season would normally happen is about what is it? 225 days. Yeah, 225 days post halving. That's November 30th. Okay. Now, nobody knows if this is going to play out exactly the same. Nobody knows if BTC is going to hold this extension to where it's at currently, but I'm making sure that I'm prepared. You guys know I have my long set. I've kind of opened what I'm opening for this next leg. Again, I still have my ADA long. I have both my SHIBs long, my SHIB longs open right now. Again, my ADA is still up 1,265%. I know there are some other people who have been using Margex as well and have been doing quite well. Again, if you guys do want to check this out, there is a referral link in the description below. Again, there's no KYC. You can earn up to $10,000 in deposit and trading bonuses, but time to get excited, guys. We're on the verge of something big. This is going to be the biggest alt season we have ever seen. And luckily, ADA's got all the right things happening at just the right time. So appreciate you guys as always. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts. Do you think that this alt season is about to begin? Catch you guys in the next one. Take care.